This is part 35 of making an eStart kit for a YZ250. In my last video, I started printing this new design, and in this video, the print was done. I got to check it out. One of the first things I noticed when I went over to the printer is that everything turned out pretty good. Only one little hiccup, but it really isn't that big of a deal. So I got everything off the print bed, and I brought everything to the workbench, and I started trying to get all the stuff off it. I also forgot to make a hole in one spot, so I had to drill a hole. And then one thing I also forgot is that 3D printing is a lot different than metal. A lot of the tolerances are different, and they don't always line up perfectly. So I spent some time filing down the shafts to make them fit and so on and so forth. Now what I printed here is super rudimentary. This is nothing crazy. This is purely just to get a handle on how big everything is and that kind of the housing style I want to use. So it was pretty good for that. After I got an idea of that, I thought to myself, I should go see how this looks on the bike. So I went outside. When I got to the garage, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little taken aback by what I saw because I forgot to clean up the mess from when I pulled the kickstart shaft out of the bike. So it was a train wreck in there. And I figured, well, since I can't really test fit the other parts, I can at least see how this kickstart shaft piece fits in there. And I think it should actually fit fine. I just got to move that stock little dealy bob back in there. But luckily, it's just bolted on so I can take it out. I would try to turn the motor on and see just kind of how this thing works too, but it doesn't have like a solid lid and I feel like it might explode, so I'm going to avoid that. This did give me a good idea of what I need though and what I should still design. So now I have another list of things I really want to fix about this and make some iterations for going forward.